Welcome to No Brainers, 3 college football picks in 2 or so minutes made by somebody with possibly no brain. That'd be me, Dan Rubenstein. Let's do this. All right, so week 2, not the meatiest schedule, but that's when the weird stuff starts happening. There's still big games to talk about, so let's go over here. South Carolina, 9.5-point dogs hosting Georgia in Columbia. It's hard to see a situation where Georgia doesn't win, but this is as deep and as healthy as South Carolina is going to be on defense all year long. They've got the new look offense. I think it's enough to keep things close against Georgia as they rebuild that defense. I don't think Kirby Smart is in that Nick Saban minus anything no matter where the game is mode quite yet. So let's call this South Carolina still losing, but only by like a touchdown. Yeah, Georgia like 34-27. And my confidence level here is, let's call it 3 out of 5 steamin' Mad Muschamps. You don't want to see him blow his lid. No. Next up, Stanford hosting USC. And you know what? Both of these run defenses might not be all that good, both going back to last week and last year, which is great news for USC's young running backs, great news for Bryce Love at Stanford, who could go off at any second. But I think I'm going to roll with a lot of the upperclassmen at Stanford playing at home. We saw a breakout game from J.J. Arcega-Whiteside last week. KJ Costello, the quarterback for Stanford, didn't play in this game for the Cardinal last year at USC. I think that's a difference maker for a still pretty young USC team. So I'm going to go Stanford outright here. Let's go by 5, 33-28. And I'm going to go with 4 steaming hot Muschamps here. Confidence level. He could use the Bay Breeze that'll be around this Saturday. Just bring him down a little. Just bring him down. And finally, Clemson goes to Texas A&M. Huge matchup as 13-point favorites. That's so many points. And I'm going to tell you right now, Texas A&M is outright going to come close to winning this game, but they're not going to win. No, Texas A&M is not there yet, but they're going to be competitive here. I think Clemson's going to be awesome on defense, maybe struggle a little bit at quarterback with Kelly Bryant and Trevor Lawrence against what should be a pretty underrated Texas A&M defense all season long. So I think Clemson takes this one, but it's going to be a sweaty one for Tiger fans. So let's call this one Clemson on the road in a tough place, 34-24. They don't quite cover, so I'm going to take that home dog and those points. We're going to call it 2 out of 5 steaming hot Muschamps here. Clemson's that good. They could just run away with this. And for this week's gut pick, I gave you the meat of week 2. Now I'm giving you the full sandwich. This is the best pastrami in the city. Here is where my journey begins. Here is where my journey picks up. Hey, are you a hungry pastrami boy, Dan? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. There it is. The Temple of Pastrami, Frankel's in Brooklyn, and look at this tower of thick-cut, bark-filled, meaty flavor. My God! I feel so bad for you that you don't get to eat this very second, that here's a couple of extra picks. Go out and devour this if you're in New York. That's it. Those are the picks. Stanford, South Carolina, and Texas A&M, and of course, that beautiful piece of American protein ingenuity stuffed between 2 pieces of rye bread. The full column of picks is up now on actionnetwork.com, and we'll see you for week 3.